Hello and welcome to this week's video. Do not go anywhere because we're going to be telling you why you should check out the Canon 2000D and why it possibly is the best first camera as someone who's keen on photography and wants something separate from their phone. So without further ado, let's talk about the 2000D. So the 2000D is a great first camera. Why? Because it's pretty cheap for a camera. You can get one for about £300 or dollars or just over, and it's a great little camera because it's light, it's not too big, it's obviously a little bit bigger than the mirrorless camera, but it's a very nice camera. You want something SLR because for those of you that are keen in photography, you want something as a hobby, or perhaps you want to branch out to play around with a proper camera, something separate from your phone. The 2000D is a great first camera, and this is why. Well, first you can interchangeable lenses. I'm going to show you how to do this. So you have a little click on the left side there. It just comes off gently. You will have a little cap. There is the lens. It looks very nice. There's the cap that's on there, but I'll take that off in a second. And over here, just to show you, so if you want to take something further away, something like, you know, wildlife pictures, or you just want something that's a more narrow shot, get yourself something like this, which is a bigger lens. This is a 75 to 300mm. Obviously, you can go up much higher. And we're just going to connect it there, and that's satisfying on the, let's do it on the microphone. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. And this obviously makes the camera look more professional already. And these cameras are really good. These lenses are really good for taking those far away shots, and you can sort of zoom in, use the viewfinder. What's really nice actually, something that you don't obviously get on a phone, and so obviously on this you do have a very nice viewfinder, which is really nice there. You can sort of see there, which is really nice. So you can sort of zoom in. You do have a lens. I can never make it to it. Which is really nice. It's easy to turn on. Nice little switch button there to switch on and off, which is easy. And some really nice user-friendly gadgets there, user-friendly switches. So if you want to just go into auto mode, you can do that. It does have a video mode, does have a manual mode, so you can play it around with the shutter speed, the ISO, and all that jazz. And obviously, if you extend the shutter speed, you can get that really nice shot. But what's really cool about these shots, actually, I was going on a walk with some family about a year or two ago. Took some really nice shots sort of far away, and it gave that narrow sight of view, so it focused on the object I was taking a picture of and just gave that really nice shot. And obviously it does come with a kit lens, which you just saw a moment ago. I shall go back to that now. So obviously it's very easy to take off, and boom, upon the safety catch. I'm always very sensible and cautious with my lenses because obviously they can cost a lot of money. How much is one of them, you say? Well, you can get one of them from Canon for about £100, £200 or dollars, and obviously depending on which one you get, they obviously do go up, but they tend to come with a kit lens. This is the 18 to 55mm, which is really nice for taking normal shots. If you want to take a nice photo, I would recommend 24 sort of 35. Actually, I'd put it on 24 to 28 to take that nice little shot. Take off the cap, very important, otherwise you can't see what you're doing. That's just a really nice camera, just really light, so when it's, you know, when it's hanging off your neck, it doesn't really weigh very much, so that's very nice if you're out and about. Maybe you're going for a nice walk around a lake and take some few pictures of some birds flying across the lake or whatever, or family and friends as you're going around. Very nice little camera, but you should feel more professional as well. Smash like if you're getting value so far from this video. But what I like about this video is, what I like about this camera is it's just light and easy to use and very functional. So what can this camera do then? So it is a 24 megapixel camera. This actually is the, you may have noticed, is the 1300D because my 2000D is somewhere else. But it's literally the same camera. This is actually the older version of the 2000D, and it's pretty much the same, few little feature changes. But what's nice though, you can use the rear screen to see what you're taking a picture. You just press that button there. I don't believe there's any battery. Is there battery? Yes. So you literally just press that button just there. Let's bring you over here, and you should go to video mode, he says. There you go. So you do a little tap on the top to make the flash come up, which you won't need, and then you should be able to see. I don't know why it's doing that. Hang on a sec. Let's go to automatic mode. There we go. There's literally no battery. So there you go. You can see there you go, you can see my face and you can see what photo you're about to take or video, and you can, by using those buttons there, you can actually adjust the hang on, you can adjust the focus square. There you go, see that focus square in the middle? You can actually adjust that, just move it around, and that will auto focus on whatever object you take. So that's really handy to know. I'd recommend, you don't really need the flash. Perhaps use it if you want to. If you're outside, just make sure it's a nice day, especially like today at the moment. It's a heat wave at the time of recording this video. It's about 34 degrees here in the studio, with the floodlight beaming on me. Smash like if you're getting value. If you get value so far from this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit like button, and feel free to share this video with family and friends. And just before we carry on, let's check out our merch. If you would like to help our brand and support the channel, why not check out our merch? We've got t-shirts, we've got mugs, and from time to time we add to the list. So go check it out, link in the description. And also, if you want to support the channel, like and subscribe this video. Alright, well, I literally just had a sip there, one of my mugs here, and you see the t-shirts in the background. Absolute value. So if you just join us then, or you've skipped through the video to see what else I talk about, why I like this camera then. So it's very easy to, what I would massively recommend with any of these sort of camera is a spare battery, which is easy to get to. Just unplug the bottom, you can take out the battery. I would always recommend spare one. A little power tip that some of you probably already know is when you're not taking photos, just turn off the camera, save the battery. It's amazing how much longer it makes the battery last, but also have a spare. What do you get in the box then? So you will get your kit lens, unless you purposely bought it body only. You will come with this really nice Canon strap, which is really handy to put around your neck when you're walking around, and you will get the battery and the battery charger, and you'll get like a brief manual and stuff like that, and you'll get a few cables. And it's very easy, and what I would highly recommend actually is, depending on what sort of shots you want to take, perhaps upgrade to a different lens up the road, something that's more specific to your needs, something like maybe a 15 to 24 or 15 to 18 if you will get a nice wide angle shots, or perhaps like this is the 18 to 35, maybe get a more expensive lens so the quality is even more defined and the definition of the photo is better. That's just a little power tip. And obviously, like I've done, if you want to take stuff far away, get yourself something like a 300mm or perhaps even bigger, and you don't have to get Canon, you can get different brands as well. Just make sure it's the right mount for the camera, and you'll be able to see what the mount is as you go along. So the other things I like about this camera, interchangeable lenses, takes very nice photos. If you're taking photos indoors, just make sure you've got good lighting. That's something I'd massively recommend. And just play around the features. And what I like about it is it's very easy to use. You can just put it into auto, just click, off you go, snap, 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 and off you go. And if you want to get a bit more fancy, you then can go, you know, like into manual mode. And you can play around, like I said earlier, with the shutter speed and ISO, and then perhaps later on, just to give you sort of a definition of cameras, if you want something a bit more fancy, you could upgrade to a the M200 from Canon later down the road. It's a brilliant camera, and I'll perhaps talk about more about that in another video, and leave a link to that in the description below. So if you've got value from today's video, you can check out our merch. You can also support the channel by liking and subscribing to this video. Feel free to ask your questions in the comments below. It'll be more than helpful to do my best to help you best I can. We do have links to all sorts of things in the description below. But more importantly, if you want to follow us, just follow the channel. You can check us out on Instagram and Twitter, and I've talked way too much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out our end cards at the end of the video. Have a great day, and as always guys, you guys rock. If you would like to help our brand and support the channel, why not check out our merch? We've got t-shirts, we've got mugs, and from time to time we add to the list. So go check it out, link in the description. And also, if you want to support the channel, like and subscribe this video.